guys, welcome to another vlog. So we are finally in Cambodia, and today we're going to explore the legendary Angkor temples. This is one of the most exciting parts of my trip through Southeast Asia. I'm incredibly looking forward to it. And now I'm in the Raffles Grand Hotel Angkor, which is quite a nice colonial hotel built by the French. So yeah, it's quite recommended if you ever come to this city. This is the south gate of the great capital city of Angkor Thom. There's a bridge leading to the gate, and the bridge is lined with two rows of god and demon statues. So guys, we are at the Bayon temple in the heart of Angkor Thom. So Angkor Thom is like a forbidden city, and this is a Buddhist temple with many Buddha faces. The Temple of Bayon was a Buddhist temple that's built in the late 12th century by King Jayavarman VII, which is the most celebrated king in the Angkor period. The temple is decorated with lots of smiling faces of the Buddha and the Khmer people, which is quite mysterious. The walls of the temples tell many stories in its historical past, and it is filled with female carvings such as this. It's called the Apsara, which are dancers from the heaven. The elaborate carvings that fill the walls of Bayon are simply astounding. They're very detailed and tell great stories, such as this, which is about the war against the Cham Empire in Vietnam. So you can see after 1,000 years, these are still very well preserved. The temples of Angkor has once been overgrown with trees, but under meticulous restoration, putting the pieces together like a jigsaw puzzle, the pieces are once again put together. Bayon is my second favorite temple after the legendary Angkor Wat, of course, because it's a grand and majestic and wonderfully decorated temple that's very interesting to see. A trip to Angkor would never be complete without visiting this dazzling temple. This is the Elephant Terrace. It used to be the front of the royal palace, and it was where the king would watch some major events happening on the field, such as elephant fighting. This is the Theminakas temple inside the royal palace. It was where the royal family would come to pray. The reason there are so many temples in Angkor Thom is because each emperor built his own temple, so when he died, he used the temple as a tomb. Next, we have the Ba Phuon temple. It's majestic, although it hasn't got any very elaborate carvings like some of the other temples. It was built in the mid-11th century, dedicated to the Hindu god Shiva, built by the king named... God, it's really long. I'll try to say it. So his name is Udayaditya Varman II. Wow, that's great. Okay. So yeah, he's an emperor in the 11th century, so this temple is quite old. We are now entering the Prohm temple. Unlike all the other temples that we visited, this temple only has one level, so it's known as a flat temple rather than a mountain temple. The most famous part of this temple is the fact that it was overgrown with trees and conquered by nature. So this is similar to the condition of most of the temples when they were discovered by the French after centuries of abandonment. The Prohm temple was also built by King Jayavarman VII, which was the same king who built the Bayon temple in the heart of Angkor Thom. It was dedicated to his mother. We are at the Angkor Wat, which is a Hindu temple, the 7 wonders of the world. It's like the most famous part of Cambodia. So I'm looking forward to explore the temple. It's probably even more beautiful than the others. The temple of Angkor Wat was built in the 12th century by the king Suryavarman II. It was a Hindu temple that represented Mount Meru, which was the Olympus of the Hindu faith and the abode of the ancient gods. The temple is the largest religious structure in the world, which is really amazing, and it was a temple dedicated to the god Vishnu. To enter the temple in the ancient times, you have to cross the moat using a bridge that's facing the west side, and then walk across a long courtyard in the front. And upon entering the building, you need to bath in the holy water to purify yourself. And then the temple has 3 floors. The more important people were allowed to go higher and into the heart of the temple, while the normal people could only pray outside or at the entrance. We have finished exploring Angkor Wat. Here you can get the really nice view, the famous one. It's apparently on the Cambodian flag, this view. It's really amazing, one of the best buildings I've ever seen, and I would highly recommend going here. It's a highly rewarding day, I would say. The Lobokatao is a very ancient form of martial art dating back from the Angkor period. So in the war, people used this technique to fight each other. It involved weapons as well as their own bare hands. So it's actually quite interesting to watch. Welcome to the Tonle Sap Lake, the largest freshwater lake in Southeast Asia. This lake is home to many water villages. So the villagers here live on boathouses, floating on water just like you see here. And they've got everything from shops to hospitals to schools and even police stations. So it's really like a living city. And yeah, it's home to 9,000 people. So it really is quite a large-sized town. So here you can see the school. And yeah, the children hasn't got much space. And this lake is also home to a spectacular sunset opportunity. This is the Fair Cambodian Circus. They showcase their culture in the performances by performing some acrobatics as well as some more traditional performances. So the production they're doing right now is called Wat School, and it shows the importance of rice in the Cambodian life. Although it might not be quite as exciting as the Cambodian shows, it's still the best performance in the world. Hey guys, we are at the Siem Reap night market. You can see it's very busy, full of stalls selling everything from foods to handmaids. Yeah, I know, gross. But apparently they do sell insects, even tarantulas and cockroaches. The pub street in Siem Reap is very busy at night, and it's like full of partying people, full of spas, really nice restaurants, colonial French buildings. I really love the atmosphere here, so I would say it's a must-do if you ever come to Angkor, so please come here at night. You won't regret it. And you could get to see those insect vendors too. That's really interesting. Finally, I recommend visiting the Angkor National Museum. It's home to a stunning variety of sculptures found inside the Angkor temples. So guys, this is the end of this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've really enjoyed it, because honestly I did enjoy watching it and making it. And here you can see me making this vlog. Yeah, so currently I'm still making it, although by the time you watched it, it will be on YouTube already, I suppose. So tomorrow I'm going to Luang Prabang in Laos, and please stay tuned for the next vlog that I'm gonna post in a few days. I'm really excited for the rest of my trip, and I hope you are too. So goodbye and see you in my next vlog.